Good morning, brothers and sisters. This morning I want to talk about prayer and our prayer closet and taking thoughts captive. First, I want to go ahead and jump into Matthew chapter 6. I'm going to read verses 5 through 8. It says, "And when you pray, you shall not be like the hypocrites, for they have not. You shall not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and on the corners of the streets, that they may be seen by men. Assuredly, I say to you, they have their reward. But you, when you pray, go into your room, and when you have shut your door, pray to your Father who is in secret, in the secret place, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. And when you pray, do not use vain repetitions as the heathen do, for they think that they will be heard for their many words. Therefore do not be like them. For your Father knows the things that you have need of before you ask Him." Okay. In this time that we live in right now, with technology and all these things, there's not many places to go where you can actually be in secret without some technology listening or hearing what you say. But there's one place that you can go and no one can hear you. And the Bible doesn't speak on it, doesn't speak on this. It doesn't say anything about demons or Satan or any of these other beings being able to read your mind. So when you go in to pray, go into your prayer closet, go into your own mind, shut and lock that door, and start praying to God. It says, pray without ceasing. How do you do that if you're in your prayer closet all day hidden away from everyone and you can't walk around, or you're hidden in your room? That's really not possible. So when it says pray without ceasing, I believe it means to tell you to go into your prayer closet, which is inside your own mind, and pray to God in everything. Before you walk out the door, before you get up out of the bed, before you speak any words, ask the Father to help you and guide you in what you're about to say. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read out of 2 Corinthians now. I'm going to read chapter 10, verse 4 through 6. And this it says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God, for pulling down strongholds, casting down arguments and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ." Bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ, and being ready to punish all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. Okay, well, I believe when it says take every thought captive, I know that the Bible doesn't specifically state that demons or Satan, like I said, can read your mind, but it clearly states to take every thought captive. And if we're to take every thought captive, that means that those thoughts may not be our own. I'm just saying, how many times have you sat around and listened to words coming into your head that you're like, man, that's not from me, that's not mine, I don't want that, why is that here? That's specifically why it says to take every thought captive, because those thoughts aren't yours. And here's another thing. When you pray to God, He can hear you. In your head, you can close your head and you can just speak as many words as you want in your head and He can hear you. But just remember, like I said, those demons can't hear you whenever you're speaking inside your own head. So if you're being attacked by demons, or being attacked and by spiritual forces that you can't understand, then that's time for open rebuke, to actually use your voice against these things. They will flee whenever you begin openly to rebuke them. But if you rebuke them just inside your head, they can't even hear you. They can't even hear you. They don't know what you're saying. They don't even know you're telling them to get out of here. But if you open your mouth and say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, that's whenever they will flee from you. I don't know. I hope you guys got something out of this morning, brothers and sisters. I thought it was really important to get this out there. So thank you all very much, and have a blessed and wonderful day.